Welcome to the deep dive. In a world where AI news seems to drop faster than, well, anything these days, keeping genuinely informed can feel like a real challenge. How do you actually cut through all that noise and grab the insights that matter to you? That's exactly why we're here. Today, we're diving straight into the latest in AI and tech. We've got a fresh stack of updates. We call it Retter Reboot 25 July. Think of this as your shortcut to getting properly up to speed, a fascinating tour through the most impactful stuff happening right now, our mission. To unpack these stories, pull out the really important nuggets, and help understand what's truly driving this incredibly fast pace of innovation.
And that's precisely our role. We'll go beyond just the headlines, we'll connect the dots for you, reveal the sort of deeper implications behind each bit of news. By the end of this, you should have a really solid grasp of these key movements, equipped with insights that actually stick, not just a list of facts. We're doing the sifting, basically.
Exactly. So settle in. We've got a great journey ahead, I think. Let's jump right into what's shaking up the tech world this week. Okay, first big one comes from OpenAI, and it's definitely making waves. They're getting ready to release GPT-5 in August, and they're promising significant performance upgrades. Based on past jumps, this could mean, well, maybe better multimodal stuff, or even, handling more complex questions. And on top of that, they're simplifying their ChatGPT product line, trying to clear up confusion between the different plans.
Yeah, what's really interesting is seeing those two things together, how they work in tandem. The performance boost, sure, that's about capability, a leap forward. But simplifying the products, that feels strategic. It suggests a push to make these really powerful tools more accessible. The default choice for businesses, for you. It feels like a move towards market maturity, maybe readiness for wider adoption. It's definitely a signal about their ambition.
That strategic angle gets even clearer with their next move. And this one, it really highlights the sheer scale we're talking about. OpenAI is making this absolutely colossal commitment. They're reportedly paying Oracle $30 billion annually for data center services. I mean, just to put that into perspective, it's one of the biggest cloud deals ever.
Yeah.
30 billion a year.
Right. And if you connect that to the bigger picture, it just slams home the almost unbelievable compute needs these frontier AI companies have. It's a reminder of that huge hidden infrastructure that powers the AI models you might be using every single day. It's not just algorithms, it's raw power, immense power. And for Oracle, this is huge. It really strengthens their hand against giants like AWS and Azure in the cloud space. A massive win for them. Although it does raise a question for OpenAI, doesn't it? Relying so heavily on one provider, is that a risk? If Oracle has an issue or changes direction, it's a big bet.
A huge bet, but maybe that bet makes more sense when you see the usage numbers. OpenAI revealed ChatGPT is processing an incredible 2.5 billion prompts every single day. That's not just high engagement. It shows how deeply this tech is getting woven into, personal use, business workflows. It's becoming indispensable fast.
It really does make you think, doesn't it? How deeply integrated has generative AI become in our work, our decisions? That number, 2.5 billion, it's not just a stat. It reflects ChatGPT being this core layer for so many tasks. Writing, coding, customer support, you name it. But that scale also brings huge responsibilities, right? How do they manage data privacy with all that input? And what about the bigger ethical questions? Job displacement, misinformation spreading rapidly. These are critical things to consider for a tool used by millions.
Absolutely critical. Okay, so from OpenAI's massive scale and power, let's pivot. Let's talk Google and how they're weaving similar AI power into something we all use constantly, search. They're beta testing these AI-generated web guides. They summarize topics right there in the search results, offering quick overviews, key links. It's in search labs for some users right now.
And what's interesting there is Google trying to streamline how you explore complex stuff. These guides are sort of tackling information overload head on, giving you immediate context, pointing you in the right direction. It's about making knowledge acquisition more efficient, helping you get the gist without clicking 10 different links. It's Google moving towards giving answers, not just lists of links.
And speaking of Google's AI features, their AI overviews, massive adoption. They're now serving 2 billion users every month. And that more immersive AI mode, the one with deeper conversational replies, better context understanding.
Right, the one that feels more like a conversation.
Yeah, that's topped 100 million users already in the US and India, big markets.
So connecting that to the bigger picture, Google is clearly doubling down on redefining search with generative AI. It's core to their strategy now. For you, this means search becomes more interactive, more comprehensive, maybe even predictive down the line. But that rapid adoption also brings up that crucial question again, monetization. How does this change the money side? Google's already testing ways to weave these AI experiences into shopping, into ads. It's not just changing how you find info, it's changing how businesses reach you. A fundamental shift.
Okay, so AI is changing search, how we get information. But it's also smoothing things out elsewhere, even in creative fields. Let's talk Figma. They've officially launched Make, their AI design tool for everyone. It helps create UI layouts, generate content, just from simple prompts, speeding things up for designers. And clearly it's working. Figma just launched its IPO roadshow. They're targeting nearly $1 billion at a potential $10 billion valuation.
Yeah, that's significant. It shows how AI isn't just, augmenting content creation. It's deeply embedding itself into these collaborative tools professionals rely on, like Figma. Their strong enterprise footing, now this successful IPO move. It just highlights the huge value AI adds to professional workflows. It proves AI isn't just for fun consumer apps. It's revolutionizing the tools people use for their jobs, making them faster, better, pushing boundaries.
And it's not just the professional sphere. Even something like dining out is getting an AI upgrade. OpenTable just launched an AI concierge for finding restaurants, making reservations, getting personalized recommendations, all in the app. Sounds pretty convenient.
It's a perfect example, really, of AI enhancing everyday consumer stuff. It means a smoother, more personalized way for you to plan meals out. Shows how AI is moving beyond niche applications into broad consumer services, making things like booking a table almost effortless, using AI to simplify daily life, make it a bit nicer.
Speaking of simplifying life, Apple. Big splash with the iOS 26 public beta. They're rolling out a major UI update. This new liquid glass design looks kind of fluid, translucent. Plus the big one, Apple Intelligence. And Siri gets a boost too. Deeper AI, more natural language. Oh, and customizable app icons, redesigned control center, app locking for privacy. Sounds like a huge overhaul.
Totally. And if you look at the bigger picture, Apple's AI strategy is clearly about deep integration, right into the OS, the user experience. Pervasive. So for you, it means a smarter, more intuitive iPhone. AI working behind the scenes, anticipating needs, enhancing interactions, and crucially, they're really emphasizing privacy, doing a lot of the AI processing right there on the device. That's a key differentiator for them. Addresses a big concern for many users. It positions them directly against the sort of cloud-first AI approaches from other tech giants.
Right. Okay, one more for this segment. Let's look at YouTube. AI is having a very clear financial impact there. Their ad revenue jumped to nearly $10 billion, $9.9 billion in Q2 2025, driven by, one, strong AI-powered ad targeting, and two, just explosive growth in Shorts. Shorts are apparently generating over 100 billion views daily. That's a staggering number.
It really is.
Yeah.
And what's compelling is seeing that direct financial link between AI optimization and this booming short-form content trend. It demonstrates how AI is tuning the content you see, the ads you see, leading to more engagement, more revenue. It's fundamentally changing the economics of digital media. Shows how platforms are using AI to effectively monetize just massive amounts of user content. The future of online video seems heavily tied to these AI-driven, super-personalized experiences.
Okay, let's zoom out a bit now to the broader landscape, starting with Meta, a notable move from them. They decided not to sign the EU's voluntary AI Code of Practice. Instead, they pointed to their involvement in the AI Pact, which aligns with the upcoming EU AI Act. That's the more legally binding one. But EU officials weren't too happy. They criticized the decision, stressing how important voluntary steps are for building trust.
Yeah, and this really spotlights the different approaches to AI governance we're seeing globally, that tension.
Yeah.
You've got voluntary industry standards, companies regulating themselves, basically. And then you have stricter laws, like the EU AI Act, which will mandate compliance. Meta says they're aligning with future law, but the EU's point is about the now, about needing broad industry buy-in now to build trust and responsible practices. It's a really critical debate happening, shaping how AI gets developed and used everywhere, affecting everything from privacy to bias.
Definitely one to watch. Okay, finally, let's peek into the future of devices. Hardware. Amazon has acquired BAI. It's a stealthy startup building wearable, voice-powered AI devices. Founded by ex-Apple, ex-Snap engineers, their focus, discrete AI assistants, ones that run locally, prioritizing privacy. Fascinating timing for this acquisition, with all the buzz around AI wearables.
And connecting this to the bigger picture, it strongly signals Amazon's ambitions in this growing AI wearable race. It points towards a future where AI assistants are even more seamlessly part of your life, maybe even more discreet than your phone or smart speaker. And that focus on local processing and privacy is key. It positions them right against Apple, OpenAI, Humane in the race, to put powerful, context-aware AI right on you. It feels like ambient computing really starting to take shape. AI always there, always ready, but designed with your personal space in mind.
Wow. Okay. What an incredible run-through of that Retter Reboot 25 July stack. We've covered some really pivotal ground, from those huge strategic moves by OpenAI and Google to AI getting woven deeper into everyday tools you might use, like Figma, like OpenTable. We even touched on the shifting sands of AI governance and got a glimpse of future intelligent devices. So hopefully you now have a solid, but also, a nuanced understanding of these critical updates, feeling truly well-informed about the cutting edge and quickly, too. You've seen how AI is scaling massively changing search, transforming software, impacting wearables, content, pretty much everything.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
And as AI keeps transforming, well, seemingly everything at this incredible speed, here's something for you to think about, a final thought to mull over. Considering the sheer scale of adoption we talked about, and this increasing push for both regulation and privacy, what ethical question or maybe what societal impact do you think will become the single most critical one to tackle in the next, say, 5 years? Building on everything we unpacked today, what's the one big thing that sticks with you?
That is a powerful question to chew on. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive. We really hope you feel more connected to these rapid changes happening all around us and maybe a bit better equipped to navigate this fascinating world of AI. Keep that curiosity going, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.